So somebody will be here within the next 3 hours. They ain't got no business being here. Thank you for all the information. So, welcome YouTube. Welcome to my live. That's what they get for speaking on speakerphone, thinking that they was safe. Anyway, so in a certain situation, also, if you didn't catch that music playing of somebody who was trying to hack into my headphones, that's why you do certain things so people can go ahead and tell on themselves freely without you having to do too much of anything. So this, like I said, is folks that felt like that they was safe with everything and every move that they make. Don't ever think that you're safe enough because you're feeling that you know what somebody's doing and what they got going on. Like, oh, they wasn't going to hear what this is. And you wasn't going to know. Right now, I'm going to know at approximately, and I'm going to tell you here in just 2 seconds, because it's been 2 minutes. Been 2 minutes, right? And these people was calling the one that said they'll be here in 3 hours. So 2 minutes ago, so about 12:02, so someone could see someone's call records between this man and this woman. Buddy was sitting there like, oh shoot. When he realized that I was in the room, he's like, oh shit. These were people that got so fucking comfortable and confident and cocky with the shit that they was doing that they didn't realize that, hey, all it takes is for somebody to come on in and somebody is sitting here watching them do all this shit because they were so cocky with it, right? Now it's just like, damn, they caught on. They see what we saying. This is gonna be somebody in a situation gonna be like, hey, can I have a moment of your time? Do you have a check? Do you have a check? I don't speak for free unless it's my YouTube, TikTok, or whatever platform that I'm speaking on for truth, liberty, and justice for all. How the fuck you forget that? Where's the justice and liberty for all? You don't know how to stand with your oath, your own oath that you took? There is no integrity in no man that feels like he has to suppress a woman with a womb to get the results that you want and do towards another fucking individual who has done nothing for you. You wanted to come in with deception and envy with passion. You was cool with it. You wanted to create imbalance. And now that you're sitting here and figuring out like, oh, I can't, there ain't doing that. The old Sharita that you thought you had, she is gone. She's never coming back. Don't ever expect that shit that y'all got from these last few years. That person will not ever be back again. So what you encounter with me here on out, that's what the fuck you get. That's what you deserve. And that's what your energy was giving. Shit. You deserve to be treated as such. And then when it's time for them to come in for your jobs, you deserve that. Foundation and achievements. All somebody asked was for you to go ahead and run the money. But then, see, you thought it was funny when Buddy is out here in the lobby. He didn't know that I was out there. This man did not know I was there. At all. You know what it was a fucked up part is? When I had to repeat everything he was fucking saying, everything that Shorty was saying on speakerphone. We get too comfortable with putting it on speakerphone because they thinking like, I'm above the law. I can do this. But what you doing over there where you say you do not know where this person exists at? What are you doing over there? I thought you didn't know where they was at, but you showed the fuck sending a whole lot of people, but you telling a lie about someone's achievements and foundation of how they doing something. Because see, the confidentiality and the violation of you trying to ask somebody about, so how they're staying here and how much are they paying you to be here? You asking that type of shit. You think this person fit to give you that information? Hell no, you not fit to fuck up their money flow. The Indian folks done caught on. Oh, you want to know about this person. Oh, you and they know who I'm really in. That's what's pissing these folks off. Because you trying to convince these folks, oh, she a prostitute. You can't convince these folks. You want to know why? Because the information that they were getting it from. The fact that they actually saw the Spectrum News run. The fact that they know for a fact I'm a veteran, not a prostitute. Not the fact that y'all sitting here doing what it is that you do because you want me to have mental conflict for what? I know what the fuck the truth is, and whatever the fuck you doing is not going to take away from the truth. I'm going to stay consistent. You want inconsistency. The stories are still saying the same since fucking 2021. Insanity where? Because an insanity is to say that I'm not speaking factually. And the fact that I'm speaking factually is taking a lot of you motherfuckers that are in authority, bringing your ass down a notch. Because you telling a fucking lie. Now the big dogs is here. Oh, shit. We got IA up our ass. We got DEA up our ass. Well, why you wouldn't have had them up your ass if you had did the right thing 10 years ago? Some of y'all wouldn't be in the fucking predicament you in right now if you did right 18 years ago. But you remember you wanted to take that money because you thought it was gold. She's gold. We can take from their energy. We could do this and this to them all they want because they naive. They ain't gonna know what the fuck going on. Like you wanted to hide a pregnancy. Bitch, I know my body. Pregnancy ain't shit to play with, and it's something very serious that you have to take care of. And then you're gonna make it seem like, oh, they on drugs and doing this and this and this and this to them. But no, but you're the one that you got mad because scientifically, I will be something in history books to look after. Like, how does this woman be able to carry children and her tubes are gone? Oh, I'm sorry. There has been studies all over the earth, but I'm sorry. Y'all wanted to keep the same woman that has had this story happen. And she was also, you want to know what was the craziest thing? The last woman that had the same situation as me, she was a Marine. I just so happen to be in the Army. So it's not like it's uncommon to fucking happen. It's just been the rarest case that it's a black woman. And then the fact that it's a black woman, now you got to go back through all the fucking histories down to Henrietta Lacks. You want to know why Indian folks go to their own folks? Because yes, Ayurvedic medicine. And they know how to take care of themselves. Plus, they also know with their own folks, they ain't fit to go in and mess with their organs and stuff like that. I'm Shanti all day, baby. You can't play with somebody that know the religion. But I'm spiritual before I'm anything else. I'm fated. It's my destiny to be seen. I have a heart. I just don't have heart for people who are shitty. And y'all by far been shitty. You want to be partnered? No, motherfucker. If how I work with is how I work with you. And if I decide to work with you, I'm telling you, you probably wouldn't be able to afford me. The price goes up every time you delay me. And want me to have emotions and sympathy for you and talk to you gently? Were you doing this shit gently when you were violating all 7 protected classes about me? No, because you didn't want me to be part of history? Because I wasn't black enough? Was I not white enough for you? Black folks get mad because I won't deal with black folks ever the fuck again? Ever? It be your own kind that do you worse first. And then anybody they go ahead and add in is be the worst verse. Get mad at me because I can reverse whatever the fuck it is that you send into me. Shit, Orlando's the new Sin City. Let this bitch burn as soon as I leave this bitch. This will be a ghost town before anything because the people will still want to stay around and be sticking to the story. Y'all want to stick to that story so fucking hard, but you sticking to a story that's willing. These folks be willing to take you down. You working with these Dawkins and all these motherfuckers. These people do not know me. No, we ain't homies. No, we ain't cool. Any bitch ever talking about we cool. Sandra, Mercedes, Courtney, Kiara, Samantha, any fucking body. No, we ain't cool. Rachel, none of y'all. Not Sydney, none of them. So sending them my way, they looking for their own fucking feelings to get hurt. Dominique, Dubois, all of them. All of them. Don't send nobody from fucking school because I ain't like nobody from fucking school. I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna sit here and try to turn off the phone. We're gonna cut off her phone line. And T-Mobile, cut off my shit if you want to. And I can't call out to the fucking emergency, folks. I'm telling you, that lawsuit gonna be immaculate. My money will be so fucking immaculate and so long, and any of you motherfuckers playing, you won't be able to afford to pay back what you doing. You ain't got it. You should have stopped while you was ahead. The prophecy is going to be fulfilled effective immediately. Effective immediately. And I see some of y'all demise, it won't always be, most of it won't be in the courtroom. A lot of y'all demise won't even be in the courtroom. Because I pity the fool who thought they had power over certain people, places, and things. And if you was sitting there hiring certain people, you could talk shit all day long, but you won't talk that shit in my motherfucking face. Not while this court case still open, because some of y'all motherfuckers, even them police officers that's on this court case trying to validate and vouch for this shit, know they can't even come my way. Because the moment and the second that y'all come my way, and if they feel like somebody's over there on Conway as we speak, Conway and Kirkman on the west side, where I used to reside, Metro West, we got to settle this. No, you want to settle it now. And that money ain't talking. That money ain't talking good enough. You should have sent the wire transport or whatever the fuck you was gonna do. You should have did it. I don't want to be deceptive and envious. I mean, you probably don't want to now. You probably learning your lesson when it's way too fucking late. But I ain't got no sympathy for none of y'all. You wanted to traffic me. You wanted to try to pimp me out. The fuck I look like? A low-life side bitch that y'all accustomed to? Y'all fucking mamas was one. And y'all behaviors fucking show it. Men that cheat know they mama used to get beat or cheated on by their fucking daddies gonna act like they prestigious black families. No, you not. The fuck? Yeah, see, and the half of them motherfuckers is gay. These motherfuckers in the black community on the west side be sitting there doing three-ways and shit. Any man that gotta sit there and try to convince his wife to go be okay with him sleeping with another man, nigga, go do that shit on your own time and go do that by your motherfucking self. Y'all grown ass men, shit, the most that you should be able to do is add another woman in your bed, but another fucking man, sir, go over there and go be gay and be proud. Ain't no motherfucking judgment, but quit trying to bring motherfuckers along with your dumb shit. Get mad at me because I'ma call you out on your bullshit. Tread lightly. That's why it's like shit. What do we say? Ain't shit for you to fucking say. If you can't handle the truth and the first thing you do is you getting mad and want to lay fucking hands, you the bitch. You don't know how to handle your fucking emotions. And then wonder why she's so calm and cool. Because I don't give a fuck about you. The same way you didn't give a fuck about me, my existence in my children or my family or my fucking womb. And you couldn't respect the fact that you can do what it is that you fucking do and be okay with it. You slept okay. Now you ain't sleeping at all. A lot of y'all ain't fucking sleeping. I know you're not fucking sleeping good at all. Because in anxiety, every time I walk out that door, I could feel the anxiety. I could feel the hate and anger because you getting mad because I'm calling your ass the fuck out and you can't say a motherfucking thing because the gaslighting, we got to do this. We were paid to do this, guys. But how is it going? You're feeling fucking miserable because now your hoe ass wives and bitches want to come fight, huh? Don't come. I got some shit to sort out. So I'm cool with it. I got some shit to sort out. And it's a lot of y'all, and then it's just one of me. And if you calling the fucking authorities to come arrest me, the one person, and it's 10 of these motherfuckers coming at me, and you arrest the one person that got to self-defend themselves, you know your ass going to the grave. You know you going to the grave. You had a dream last night about your death. Somebody had a dream last night about an arrest. And it didn't feel good with you. You woke up about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Because it disturbed the shit out of you, didn't it? How that dream felt. For somebody, they had a dream about and being in a library. Somebody had another dream about being homeless and their car being fucking broke down or beat in. Someone had a dream that they was going to be found out about being a pedophile. Because it's destined to go that way. You want to be part of the justice team? I'm here to serve you justice. God will ordain a physical vessel to tell you what it is while you doing what it is on physically, because the physical 3D has shit to do with the spirituality, because spirit will outrank you every time. You are a spirit in a human vessel to see what you will do with it. Some of you fucking over your human vessel because you don't know how to push back from a table. You one fucking blood pressure level away from a stroke or a heart attack, if not a fucking aneurysm. How dare you go back and forth with me? Because half of you can't even control your sexual urges. You have no self-discipline. Then you get mad at me. Give me my motherfucking respect, ho. I know how to talk to people, but you in mental conflict, not me. The only people that's going to be mentally conflicted is the motherfucker that's doing the bullshit and participating in it. You want to know why I'm unbothered? Because ain't shit to be bothered about. Why would I be bothered about being falsely accused? When you know you're innocent, what is there to be mad about? When you're innocent, what is there to be angry about? When you're innocent, there's shit to be mad, angry, or upset about. People, they can run their mouth all fucking day, but they won't say it to your face. So I'm going to be unbothered. When they decide to do the dumb shit, I'm going to send a text message. I'm going to DM them. You're childish. How old are you? 12? 2? I'm still going to be unbothered. I'm going to send these people in her energy. I'm still unfucking bothered. The fact that I know that they're dear shit, you just giving me more intel and you're giving me more information, because all it requires me to do is get they fucking car tags. That's it for a court case. That's too fucking easy. This is who they sent. Look into their information. This is who they sent. Look into their information. Because I didn't give them consent to listen to me. I didn't give them consent to none of this shit. Then it's like, oh, well, we're going to do this and we can do that. No, it's not what we can do. What is what you should have done. And then you decided to delay it and you thought it was funny. And it's not funny no more because now all the secrets is coming out. We can't research them no more. We can't look at them no more. Because we thought they was a dark priest, but baby, I'm in the light. Why would I get mad and want to argue with dumb motherfuckers that's in their feelings in the first place? I ain't into my motherfucking feelings. You took the kids? Okay, congratulations. What's the worst that could happen? Child support? Okay, cool. One less situation. Oh, you ain't gonna go see them? Sure the fuck won't. Why the fuck would I put myself back in another death trap when they already was trying to death trap me in the fucking first place? Make it make sense. So you won't ever talk? I won't. Long as my kids is in these motherfuckers here, I'm not obligated to do anything. When you put a motherfucker on child support, shit, I'm only required to pay that motherfucking child support. Nothing less, nothing more. Shit, men been doing this shit for centuries. It ain't gonna be no fucking different. I'll probably be the first fucking woman in history to do the same thing what a man would do. What, you gonna put me on child support? Congratulations, you want a cookie? Now I get to be in the position, in the authority that men do. So now I get to have that men conversation. Man, I had to pay that child support with my baby daddies and shit like that, because my baby daddy ain't shit and he don't want to work because he a little bitch. So now I got to be the woman and pull out my own balls, aka my fucking ovaries, to be more of a man than a so-called man call himself wanting to be. Because ain't no so-called man acting as this just to assert his authority. You doing all this to assert authority because your feelings is hurt and because you're getting rejected? That's stupid. You're very emotional and then you be quick. She's in her feelings. My feelings ain't got shit to do with it. Know that I'm not in my feelings if I'm talking to you so direct and it ain't coming off soft. Where before when y'all used to be like, hey, don't hug me. Don't shake my hand. Don't dap me up. We ain't cool, motherfuckers. The fuck? Say what the fuck you need to say. Because at this point, say what the fuck you need to say. You come with me with good energy, I give you good energy. You come with me with shit energy, I'm going to talk to you like shit. I don't give a fuck where you come from. Because who protecting me at the end of the day? No fucking body. But the spirit team that I call on. Why can't we get to every time we get close to? Because it's spirit that guides me. You don't believe in God, I'm going to make every single last one of you motherfuckers believers. I came as I were. As you were. Like they said in the military. When he didn't want you to stand at attention, as you were. At ease. Soldier. Know your place. Because you don't want a motherfucker to have a new beginning. You mad because I get to have a new beginning and your new beginning is into shit? Because remember, y'all been celebrating for the last 10 years. Some of y'all motherfuckers been celebrating the last year off my motherfucking money. Off my money. Ain't it funny how them tables turn when you got to sit there and out motherfuckers for enjoying your fucking money? I think that'll be the best fucking, like, news run of the century. Motherfuckers that was, I was high and mighty and look what I got. I got a new boob job and I got this. But bitch, that was off of my shit. So imagine that I get to embarrass and drag y'all motherfuckers through the media. And I know someone will give me the opportunity to do so. Druso, Druco, something like that. Whoever you are, yeah. I'm going to get the Draco. You better have good aim, though, and some of you fucking don't. Yeah, wanted to cause a surgery. Bitch, I'll sit there and suffer before I sit there and let y'all fucking ever touch on me again. And anybody that's going to be in there, it better be court appointed from the federal government that need to get information on y'all motherfuckers. I will make sure of that because, you know, any kind of checks you can have a companion there. And, you know, some of y'all dealing with grown-ass women still acting childish as fuck in they motherfucking feelings. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, fucking feminine bitches that's in they fucking feelings. They grown-ass adult acting like little bitty-ass kids. And these are fucking women. She's talking about me, honey. But wait till your honey find out that, you know, everybody been digging in your honey whenever he's home. When he gone. Because when the money got funny, did you tell your husband you was cheating on him with one of his buddies that he let go a long time ago? Did you tell your husband on that vacation when you went back home who you was fucking on? You sure the fuck didn't. Some of y'all men out here going hard for your whole ass wife, and you fit to realize some of y'all kids, somebody, you got a 20-year-old, a 20-year-old. He ain't yours. If you got a 20-year-old son, he ain't yours, ho. Go do that DNA test. Guarantee a lot of this shit was cease and desist, and you can get that shit quick as fuck. You know how to fuck with other people's reports. So go ahead and get that DNA swab real quick. Hey son, come here. You know how to get the swabs and shit. Y'all was too content with getting my period pads and shit and stealing my fucking underwear. Where the fuck that got you? Nowhere, but amplify me even more. The more y'all do work, the more amplified I get. Then we got to take our eyes off this shit. Ain't no taking no eyes off because you still got little bitty hoes connected to you watching this shit, which still going to give me the connection to whoever you are surrounding this shit. That shit about to run dry and you get mad because this shit getting aired out. Regardless, he going to be mine on. Let's place judgment, bitch. Let's do it. You get mad like she call us all kind of bitches. She cuss all the time and she don't need to this position. But you're about to resign because you don't want to sit there and lose that. But when you get ready to resign, you still want to participate and do something, and it's a criminal crime. You was like, well, shit, if I resign and then I go back and go stalk them and do this, you know what I'm saying? They can't say nothing and it'll be considered like a petty crime. But no, you were still an officer. You were still an official. So you resigning don't mean shit. How you know all this shit? Because it's the truth. And then y'all want to sit here and get in between some shit. Now this motherfucker got to go through a fucking depression. Because now it's like, I really lost my bitch. You really did lose your bitch, sir. You really did. Y'all out here serving and protecting y'all fucking whole ass wives. It's about 10 of y'all fucking wives. Y'all about to find out that they was about to destroy your fucking life. Half of y'all sitting here, you protected and going hard for your fucking wife and your wife fucking around town. You gonna be mad because your 20-year-old and your 10-year-old ain't even fucking yours. You gonna be ready to knock that whole head off. Something about somebody being 20. You gonna knock that bitch head square the fuck off. And as soon as you figure out who it is, I'm hearing it might be your closest kin. And I'm hearing a brother. If your name is fucking Ken, it's your brother. Ken, Kenneth, Calvin, Alvin. That ain't your kid. Alan. That ain't your fucking kid. And intuitively, I don't need to know it. Your intuition is off. Your nose was so up your ass. You ain't bothered to sit there and do it. Oh, they're low class. What's low class? Cause I'm calling your ass out. Ain't shit low class about this. You mad because your ass on blast. You mad because your buddies that came around and then when they finally seen your kids, they like, damn, they noticed it a long time ago. They just ain't said it, but did somebody say it when they was drunk a long time ago? Yeah. They always say the drunk mind speak a lot of things. You was willing to deny your spiritual union for what? A faggot? For some ass? But you thinking you getting victory and success and I'm supposed to have low class? Shit, I got a more class than half of y'all motherfuckers. Cause all the bullshit you sending my way, I smell it a mile away like, oh, you just here for that? Like that last Neo little dude you sent my way? Bruh, he showed his hand. I don't want that. And no, you cannot come into my energy. No, you cannot kick it with me. Like I ain't seen him rolling around this bitch. Oh, I wasn't supposed to know. It was supposed to keep it on. Ain't shit keeping it on the low. Because that phone record saying Anna Rivera, mental conflict. Ain't no mental conflict. You should have said shit when you had opportunity. Now I don't want to hear shit from nobody. All the only thing I want to see is the feds coming in and saying, Sharita, we got you under the order of protection. Here's your injunction and here's your information and here's your fucking money. I hate fucking surprises. So if you got something for me, call me up as a grown-ass man and woman and say, Sharita, this is what I can do to save myself. If you was smart, save yourself. Fuck the crew. Run me my shit and maybe I can probably offer you grace. I don't know who this person is. So if your name do come up on the indictment, maybe you could possibly get lucky and maybe I could confirm or not confirm who the fuck you are. But no, you want to go on, carry on. Because the longer you carry on, I told you, let it pack up. I don't need spiritual to tell me it's going to come to the light. What they used to always say, what goes on in the dark shall come to the light. Step into the light, Caroline. I sure hope Caroline ain't participated in this shit. But hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Everybody needs some money for something, isn't it? People get like, you mad. I return the energy effective immediately that do not belong to me. Return it to them 100-fold. Give them karma effective immediately. If it's the Gonzalez, Gomez, Diaz, whoever fucking family, return that energy back to whoever the fuck it goes to effective immediately. Thank you. Sheila, whoever, return it back to them effective immediately. Any chain or energetic chain that they looking to connect to me, whether it's seen and unseen, anybody trying to bind or do hoodoo voodoo work that they're sending to me, seen or unseen, I call on to you to break that chain effective immediately and send it back to them 100-fold to their bloodline and their children so they can understand the sin for the next 10 to 12 years. And watch what the fuck I mean. So be it. And that's going to be your destiny. Every hell you put me through, you're going to watch yourself go through. Most of you will have to watch your children and your grandchildren suffer through this shit. You don't put people through shit and don't expect for it to come back. I'm rubber, you're glue. And even if you put it in glue and glue froze it over, you break the glue and the rubber could still be working effectively. Somebody forgets. Because you still want to keep telling a lie about somebody's sexual prowess. Some of you motherfuckers still lying about your sexuality and your connection and your brotherhood. You mean your buddyhood? Your bromances? Speak on that shit. Stand on that shit. Ain't no motherfucking judgment. It's 2025 who give a shit. But be honest on it. You want to be a bully Billy? You want to be a bully Billy? But then I can be a menace to motherfucking society. I'm the original motherfucking menace. Old Rita was a real fucking menace and didn't give a shit. I'm giving you courtesy right now. The shadow and the light working for me in the behalf of me with power. Strengthening my throat chakra every time that you try to... The only thing I'm getting is a little tickle. You can sit there and do all this shit and sprinkle shit on a birth chart or on my picture all fucking day. Bitch, you sitting in front of me watching the video. Let me sprinkle this on their throat chakra. Let me sprinkle this on this. You look stupid as shit. Now your ass going through mental confusion talking about why it ain't working. This is a fucking man that want to be a woman so fucking bad. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if it's James. You don't want me to have a new fucking beginning because you impatient trying to do bippity boppity da boo and that shit ain't working and it's backfiring right on to you and to every person that you really fucking love. Even these motherfuckers at this view. Somebody at the view about to get the phone call about somebody just passed on. That shouldn't have been passed on. Galveston, Gaston. They got a phone call, somebody passed on just today. Somebody will get a phone call about 8 p.m. If they ain't got it by this morning, by 8 p.m. they're going to get a phone call, somebody passing away. On April 1st, they got to fly. Gonna end up getting yourself caught up in a motherfucking hearse messing with me. My ancestors and spirit team is not fucking playing. It's just me. Again, I scream time and time again. Who fucking protected me here on the 3D? No fucking body. But y'all know this is like, it's a protection shield around this motherfucker. It is. Because they're going to allow me to reveal every fucking sin and secret that you attempt towards me. They're going to allow me to go ahead and reveal them. With names. Rivera. Miguel. Manuel Torres. If you going to make a move, make your move a little bit quicker, bruh. But you ain't having no wish fulfillment with me. Because looks, baby, that don't mean shit to me. Money, that don't mean shit to me. Because I already know what comes along when you dealing with a motherfucker with money. I would not ever give you no motherfucking authority over me or submit to a nigga. Let alone no type of fucking man. And you think I'm listening to a female these days? Good luck. Good luck. Oh, we're going to send in a black person. She might feel comfortable. Sure the fuck won't. I probably disrespect them way worse than I would with you Spanish bitches. My mouth is beyond ruthless. Y'all too fucking sensitive. Females are too sensitive for me these days. Y'all emotions get into y'all asshole and then you be sitting there acting like your ass itch worse than a fucking 4-year-old that didn't wipe their ass correctly with shit stains in there and wondering why their ass is still itching. The fuck? It's fucking hot in the kitchen. It's too fucking hot. It's inferno in here. Shit, a real motherfucker that fuck with me, they love it here. My energy is cool as fuck. And then you fuck with a motherfucker that I would have any fucking body's back. I will go to bat for any fucking body. Especially if I know you innocent and you ain't did shit. And especially if you're a person, I'm not here to judge nobody. You can have the worst fucking drug problem. Do you need me to be on the side of you? We'll fight this shit together. You fighting with we'll fight this shit together. I've always been that person. That's something that you won't ever take away from me. I have a heart, but I realize nobody deserves my motherfucking heart and how well I fucking love people. You would not ever make me feel like I'm not capable. I'm a great ass fucking friend, a great ass fucking lover, a great ass fucking mother, a great ass fucking wife, spouse, partner, business partner, and a fucking friend. I know how to do that shit. You motherfuckers don't. And you get mad when you took advantage of it and I call y'all out on your shit. You will never call my motherfucking bluff. I stand on it, and I stood on it. You forced me to stay in a position to make me feel like I'm trapped in some shit, and I still look unbothered, don't I? You look like shit because it's like they should be crying. They should be hurt. The only tears I fucking drop, and now the tears that are dry now, the only tears that's dropping from me is me grieving my babies that I should have with me. I should have a 2-year-old with me by now. I should have a 1-year-old with me right now. I should have newborns with me right now. That's what I grieve. I should have my 6-year-old who will now be 9 years old. I'm grieving that. I grieve that. So every tear that you see drop, I drop on the death. The death will speak. And you sitting here thinking that you're getting away from certain shit unique. Ain't nobody getting away from shit. Oh, we family, we cousins. Fuck you, fuck family, and fuck the fact that now you want to come towards me to be cool. Fuck you folks that you want to come towards me from over there across the street at the View. Fuck you, okay? You watched long enough and then you decided not to say shit. You want to call bluff, but I'm calling you out on all plans and opportunities that you wanted to take me down, to hurt me, because what? I have integrity. Because I have integrity. What do I need to lie to you motherfuckers about outside of about anything that's pertaining to my safety? Oh, where you living at? I'm living at where I live at. But what does that mean? None of your motherfucking business. Now you mad. Get some Glad and put your ass in the motherfucking trash can where you deserve. Because people want you to be so reserved. Yes, I'm watching your every fucking move. Clock it. What I'm not clocking, I'm listening. It's called pure meditation. Meditation will bring you everything that you need. Because what do they tell you? When you look for love, love starts within, right? The answers that you need for anything that you have going on is within. When your intuition tell you that that person is no good for you, they're no good for you. That's why, like any of the situation that passed with that Joshua Gonzalez little fucking boy, hey, my intuition had told me a long time ago to let it go. But my spirit team had told me to hold on to him because he needed that protection. He was not equipped, because if I had let Joshua go back in 2021 or 2022, that man would have been on a coffin and on a whole bunch of shirts right now. Because all the people that he's about to discover within the next 2 hours, if he ain't already discovered within the last 2 days, yeah, your life is about to be in shambles. See, when I was telling him, sir, you was in danger a long time ago. You was only sheltered because I was there. Anybody within my love, and I'm giving you love, you are going to always be protected. I don't give a fuck if you did the worst crime of your life, you will be protected. That crime will be shielded. Okay, wouldn't nobody know shit about that crime you committed. When you're in my protection and I'm giving you love and I'm supporting you and I'm interacting with you, those crimes are concealed. But once I let y'all asses go, regardless if it's family, relatives, and I have to cut them off, now everybody's like, damn, all hands off, secrets are revealed, and it ain't coming from me. All of it ain't gonna come from me. Some of y'all gonna start and listen to fucking readings and y'all like, God damn, the secrets really is out. What that bitch been saying is the truth. Well, have at it. Have at it. All I'm trying to do is show y'all the right way to be. I come in peace. But if you want the war, I am war. I am peace. A real angel, it wears both. You can go to the book of Revelations. You can go to Leviticus. You can go to the book of Numbers. It will tell you the war of the angels. You can go to Ezekiel. You can go to Josiah. Somebody's like, damn, yeah. Messiah will come into as a man or a woman. He will use you as a vessel, but you must be pure. You must be lighthearted. But once the evil enters to you, you're not getting what it is anymore. You're no longer getting what it is anymore. Love is a dangerous game for you to play with for gain. You do not play with the word of love. You don't do that. When people do things in the name of love, that's where you get the crime of passions. That's when people do things in the name of love. You seeing children going missing. You seeing men, women all alike losing their motherfucking life over the sake of love. You done watched numerous of fucking ads of men saying he killed his mama for 70K of insurance money out of name of love. What kind of love is that? Because the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Chaos and confusion lives in that shit. You call yourself pastors and lawyers and teachers. That's chaos and confusion. That look like y'all the motherfucking devils. And I'm sitting here speaking the truth with love, with full transparency. I'm not hiding. I'm not running. And I've also learned you cannot run from your problems. The more you running away from your problems, the more you do not know how to stand firm. Stand firm and stand fast, for when I'm coming through to give you what you have asked, God will manifest whatever it is that you called on him to bring to you. And if he felt that you didn't get that lesson, he's going to bring the obstacles and challenges. And it's going to be from people that you have thought you were supposed to get the love from. Faith of a mustard seed that I have. I'm standing fast because God, do I want to fucking run? Sure the fuck do. Am I tired of this shit? Sure the fuck am. But I might be tired and I may be fucking weary, but I'm going to stand firm like Job did. And even though he had to take advice from 3 shitty people that could never understand what the fuck he was experiencing. Now, granted, what they spoke on, it was advice. But when it come to his motherfucking life, he knew that he had to scream, God, come through and show me that you are real. Because the shit that he was going through, that was long suffering. What I've been going through, long suffering. My time is coming. My time is coming. But we want to send in this. We're going to send in the ambulance to say that they're dysfunctional. We're going to do this. Why are we doing this? You got to make it make sense. The ambulance and the same fire departments, the same ones that when it comes to court cases, fire departments too. All it requires you to do, like I said, they be going over there by the view. I paid attention to every ambulance that went over there, every fire truck that went over there by the view, and then that they were going towards the nursing home. I paid attention to every single last one of them. Those have trucks too. They have numbers too to let you know which firehouse that they belong to. This is someone's like, shit, it ain't keep it cute. But judgment will come to every single last one of you. About 20 of y'all. The Texas motherfuckers, they about to get that phone call. We see you coming, baby. We see you gonna see me coming, baby. Because it was about that money, baby. Money, baby. Money, baby. Wanted me to have the amnesia. Because you mad because your stories and secrets coming out. As a police officer, you married to a whole wife. But you got a whole man. Sharp. What's his name? Sharton Smith. But you about to get the Smith. That's why I ain't ever trust a man with a black wedding band. I ain't ever trust a man with that. Baby, you got sins and secrets, and baby, I ain't with it. Shit, and half you motherfuckers, you want me to be your unicorn? I need $50K every month. You want me to be your unicorn? $50K every month, if you could afford it. And if you can't afford it, then move around. See? Openness. No shame, no embarrassment. Who the fuck gonna say something about it? I'm a big girl. It's my coochie. I can do as I please with my coochie. The fuck? But I choose to keep it to myself because y'all motherfuckers don't deserve none of it. Yeah. Because I'm disgusted right now. Y'all got that nasty man's and woman's disease. And that what Suge Avery said. On the color purple, y'all acting real color purplish around this bitch. I just want my fucking money, be peaceful, and say what you need to say, and move around. I might say something nice, I might not, but depending on how big it is, because a bitch need to eat, a bitch need to sleep in peace, and y'all over here wanting to disrupt me So now I'm disrupting y'all before y'all get ready to go to sleep because somebody stayed up just for this. Then you just get off of work and you try to pull an extra 3 hours to do something. But you don't want to talk though, right? Any man that's scared of talking to me, baby, you don't deserve to even have no type of peace or connection to me. That's like equivalent to a man talking about, I got him pregnant and then I left. Baby, you ain't the last man or the first man that ever did that shit in fucking history. Shit, as a grown-ass woman, you lay down and you open your legs and you got your ass motherfucking pregnant, bitch, you should be grown enough to take care of that fucking kid. Because if that man said he don't want it, he want an abortion, and he talking all this shit like he feel like he got authority over you, I know that from a long time from my first kid. Walk the fuck away and don't ever look back. In my state, I had to look back. Don't ever look back when it comes to fucking family. I would not ever let anybody know about my pregnancy. I would not ever let him, his family, or nobody touch me during my pregnancy. None of that shit. Even if that man got to miss out on that shit. Sir, you just missing the fuck out because you should have been man enough to check your fucking bitch ass family like I checked mine. But y'all too busy trying to take my kids out because y'all need money, right? Johnny. But y'all the ones that call that fucking hitman from Mississippi, right? Because you see a bitch sitting pretty, chilling, cooling, minding her own business, trying to make her own money. But you want to stop my businesses? You want to stop my money flow? You want to stop what the fuck I need to get going on because you want to hack my shit, steal my shit, steal the intellectual properties, trying to say it's your own, but now everybody's seeing, oh, she said this a year or almost 2 years ago. Damn, she really did, and I did. But y'all sitting here playing this fucking thing because you got bright ideas. But them secrets is out, baby. Them secrets is out. Justice will be served. Somebody gonna be like, I just wanted to give you this money. Can I just eat? You can probably eat it and get the fuck out of my face afterwards. Run me my motherfucking money. Hold on. You still love me. You still love me. I'm gonna always have love for his bitch ass, but we ain't gonna ever be cool. We ain't gonna ever be on good terms. None of that shit. But run me my money though. You knew some shit and you didn't want to speak on it. That's fucked up. That's very fucked up. Very, very, very. But you took that shit away over a nigga named Barry? Barry Stevenson? I don't even know who the fuck that is. As a matter of fact, I do. That's Tuscaloosa Middle School. Barry Stevenson. Yeah, that was Tuscaloosa. Alan, Barry, and Alan, they were the popular kids at Tuscaloosa. Damn, y'all went all the way back to then. All the way to Cassandra, Sasha Watts, Jay, Aaron. Because there was only so many people. Gabriella, Ashley, Brittany. Man, I don't feel bad for her. She was going through it as a kid. The girl Ashley from the daycare. Keandria, her mama was like a major when we was like in 7th grade. I remember that. The Jones family, all that shit. Like, motherfuckers be like, your memory is impeccable. It's always been impeccable. It was just the time that God told me when to utilize it and when not to. Y'all used to think my quietness was just, no, my quietness was me offering you grace. Because I didn't really want to break half of y'all motherfucking faces. Half of these people, they were scared of me. They're scared of me. As a matter of fact, I won't even say scared. They fear the fuck out of me. Definitely Shannon and them, they fear the fuck out of me. You remember because all that teasing you did from when I was in school? Y'all remember all that teasing you would do inside the house as a grown-ass man and grown-ass woman? Natasha and all of them, Yvonne, Lester. Y'all thought that shit was cool to try to pick on a motherfucker in the house. I'm a kid. I was a teenager. And you was okay with doing that shit as grown-ass men and women? Y'all should be embarrassed and ashamed of yourself. And now that I'm grown up, it's just like, shit. Yeah, I'm talking that shit. Now your feelings is hurt because y'all weak-ass bitches and weak-ass men. Y'all was grown-ass men. I was only 10 years old and y'all was willing to do some shit like that. Y'all weird as fuck. And then use your whole military career to try to bring me down. Like, yeah, you know, we can do this to them. And then we can do this to them. And y'all can get away with that with her. But y'all knew I was a fucking high priestess a long time ago when the feds had to fucking investigate me over something that I did when I was like 14, 15. You won't ever do that. The first incident was the Navy. Like I said, 18 months on the DEP program that y'all still didn't want to put on my military record, right? It's a lot of shit that y'all didn't want to put on my record. The same way that y'all was supposed to medically retire me, remember? Remember? Yeah. Don't play with it. 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 Because everybody have a signature. Everybody got to put their name on what they did and what they say. You got to put your name on every person that opened up my medical files via the VA. Now everybody want to be quiet like, huh? Why are you still touching my shit at the VA in Puerto Rico? Are you trying to verify? What the fuck you verifying? Because you need my consent before you go back to do that. And who's the person touching the record? You need my consent to say, hey, we are doing this. You supposed to notify the person that you even doing the shit. You wanted something to seem like it was insignificant. Oh, it was insignificant at that time. But you knew the thyroid was theirs, but you allow it to go on because you needed to cause havoc in the body. And anybody that knows anything about the thyroid can mimic mental disorders. Thyroid can cause major depression. Thyroid can cause you to seem like you have PMS or bipolar or borderline if it's not treated, because it can grow into a goiter, or if they're just nodules end up eventually taking over the vocal cords. You see what I mean? And that was the intention. But see, ketamine and other amphetamines that you're going to choose to give to it, it was just feeding it, right? And then it didn't help with the improper eating and not having the iodine needed to effectively treat it. What are you, a medical provider or something? I should have been, but hey, y'all wanted to stop me from going, for that, remember? Now y'all don't want the offers no more. Y'all ain't taking the money from y'all hoodoo voodoo ladies ain't taking y'all money no more. Cause y'all hitman is already revealed. That old man upstairs. Cause this is a dark-skinned Hispanic, or this is someone is a different nationality, or they could be from like the country. An old village or old town. Old town. So somebody hired someone from Old Town. That's Kissimmee. Somebody hired somebody from Kissimmee. Yep. And the person that you hired from Old Town, yeah, they around, but they fit to move the fuck around. That person you hired from Old Town is moving the fuck around. Because word is getting out. Any more? Spirit. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This Virgo is just like, shit, we got to send in some kind of offer to this person. Somebody want to surrender because it's like, shit. Miranda, somebody just like, shit, let's just give her something. Somebody's going to try to do a wire transfer. A military or a vet going to try to send a transfer. Shit, because shit, a bitch can't use the money. Ain't no fucking shame in me. Ain't no need for me to be fucking funny about it, but just run that shit and don't expect a fucking thank you. Because I'm going to know it's coming from somebody who did some shit towards me, period. Any money that I receive, surprisingly, is going to be from somebody I know for a fact did some fuck shit towards me. But you do need to have a conversation with me. I will respect you more if you can come and have a conversation with me, give me my money, and have an honest, raw conversation with me. I could probably respect you. Yeah, don't listen to them. More reason you telling them not to listen, there's more reason why they listening. That's no different than telling the kid, don't touch that. They gonna fucking touch it. You mad because you facing that judgment. Even so-called fucking family and blood relatives.